Good afternoon, welcome to N2O Adventures. My name's Jeff, and the reason for the video today is just to provide some information on what I'm up to. I'm actually preparing for a ride in the sort of deep bush and following some hunters trails tomorrow. And a while back I ordered some power parts rims from KTM, the DID Dirtstars, as you can see down in front there. So I'm swapping the bike over from the stock rims to the power parts rims. There's a few reasons for doing that. Probably one of the biggest reason is around the strength of those wheels. The stock rims tend to dent fairly easily. I've dented the front one a few times, the rear one not so far, but they are much stronger and a narrower profile, so if I flick these around, you can see on the rear how much narrower the power parts rim is. So the stock one is 4.25 inches, I believe, and the power parts one's 2.15 inches. And then on the front you've got 2.15 for the front, one, versus 1.85 in the power parts, and the power parts ones also come with rim locks, so that allows you to run lower pressures, and the power parts rims also allow you to run a much greater range of tyres. So you can run more motocross profiles on the front and much narrower on the rear. I'm going down to a 120 for tomorrow, which gives you much more bite through in the slippery stuff in the forest, and it gives you the narrow rim gives you a much more round profile on your tyres, so that's beneficial for traction and grip along the side of ruts and slippery terrain off camber and things like that. So very good in that regard. Now I did actually video taking all the hardware off and swapping them from rim to rim over the last couple of days, so I might chuck some of that footage in here, but like a muppet I didn't do the sound, I plugged the microphones in properly, forgot to use the adapter on the GoPro mic adapter, so there's no sound in those, so I'm talking to myself, but I might chuck some of the video in there for you to look at. I also weighed these rims with no hardware on them, so no discs, no ABS or speed sensors, and without the sprocket carrier, so just bare rims. And there's a fairly significant weight savings between the two. For the power parts rims give you an overall saving of about 3 kilos according to my scales. Now it wasn't extremely accurate, they're just household scales and I'm subtracting my weight, so it could be plus or minus a small amount. And the power parts rims, the front and the rear weigh the same. The stock ones, the rear rims significantly heavier than the front. So I think your weight savings on the front rim is about 0.9 of a kilo. I think that's right. I think that's right. And then the rest of the weight savings in the rear. Now I'm actually going to mount on these. I've talked the tyres before, but I'm going to mount a set of Pirelli Scorpions on there, so they're actually road legal FIM approved tyre, enduro tyres, so they should be pretty good in these. So I'll get these mounted up and I'll check back in at some point and let you know how they went. But I'm expecting to go pretty well. Probably not great longevity on the road, but the road's about getting to where you have your fun, really. Alright, I think that's all I wanted to cover off. If you've got any comments or want to know anything about these tyres, about the rims, about the process of changing them over, feel free to reach out. Happy to answer any questions. Happy to do a bit of a video of any aspect you might want me to dig into. Yeah, that's it, I think. Another thing you probably get different on these, the tube setups for the power parts rims. versus the stocks as standard set up to be tubeless. I do run tubes in the stock ones, but the stock one has an offset valve in the rear, which you can get a special offset valve from Moto Z. Do one. I've never bothered, but you could if you wanted to. And I run extra heavy duty tubes in these. Just saves on punches and for me. Anyway, that's about it. I'll leave the video running, so I might chuck a little bit of stuff in here. You might see a bit of the tyre changing, things like that, but that's up to you whether you watch any further. And thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that, and hit the like button. And as I said, if you got any comments or anything, chuck them in there. I'm happy to answer anything. I don't care whether positive, negative, or whatever. I'm always happy to debate. Yep, and I occasionally post on Instagram under N2O Adventures as well, which actually stands for not too old yet. Yes. We've got to get out there and enjoy life while we can. Alright, cheers. Thanks for watching. Sorry, I didn't actually end up attaching any of the fitting footage to the end of this, but if you'd like to see that, just leave me a comment and I'll put something together. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.